OKX, BitGet, Mexi, Pionex, and Bangsa have all listed Pi Network after completing the most brutal KYB verification process in crypto history. You know what? No other cryptocurrency has ever forced billion-dollar exchanges to jump through these hoops. Yet these major platforms did it anyway, and Pi is actively trading right now. A prominent crypto analyst just revealed why this is connected to a secret UN-Stanford collaboration that could make Pi Network the foundation of the entire global digital economy. Follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description immediately, because you know what I'm about to expose: the real reason why Pi Network's frustrating delays and poor communication might have been preparing for the biggest financial revolution in human history. This isn't just another Pi update. This is about Pi being the chosen cryptocurrency for a worldwide digital currency initiative that most people don't even know exists. Here's the shocking truth that Dr. Altcoin revealed when someone challenged his faith in Pi Network. You know what he discovered after studying this project for years? Pi Network reached major exchange listings without spending millions on marketing like every other crypto project. Yet it's now trading on multiple platforms after forcing these exchanges through unprecedented compliance requirements. Think about how insane this actually is. Billion-dollar exchanges like OKX and BitGet willingly submitted to Pi's demanding KYB process, completed all the paperwork, and then actually listed Pi Network for trading. You know what this means? These aren't favors or charity listings. These exchanges see something in Pi's compliance framework that the rest of us are missing, and it connects to a global financial movement that's been planned for years. Here's where my perspective completely shifted, and you know what? This is the part that made me feel stupid for doubting Pi for so long. Pi Network is literally the only cryptocurrency that forced major exchanges to go through a Know Your Business verification process. Think about how insane that sounds for a minute. These billion-dollar exchanges, OKX, BitGet, Mexi, Pionex, Bangsa, they all said, okay, fine, we'll jump through your hoops. And you know what's even crazier? They didn't just complete the paperwork and walk away. They actually listed Pi Network on their platforms. It's trading right now as we speak. Now, I've been in crypto long enough to know that exchanges don't do favors. They don't waste time on projects that won't make them money. So when I realized that these massive exchanges not only complied with Pi's unprecedented demands, but actually followed through with listings, that's when I knew something big was happening that none of us fully understood. This is where it gets really interesting. And honestly, you know what? I'm kind of mad that nobody in the Pi community is talking about this. There's something called the Digital Currency Global Initiative, and it's not some random startup thing. This is a collaboration between the International Telecommunication Union, that's literally a United Nations agency, and Stanford University's Future of Digital Currency Initiative. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought, okay, so what? Every university has some blockchain research project. But then I looked at what they're actually trying to build, and you know what? It's exactly what Pi Network has been doing this whole time. They have 5 core objectives: financial inclusion for everyone, making different financial systems work together, strict identity verification through KYC and KYB, programmable money with smart contracts, and building decentralized finance systems. Reading this felt like reading Pi Network's roadmap from 5 years ago. Here's where I had my holy crap moment. And you know what? Once you see this connection, everything else makes sense. Pi Network was literally born at Stanford University, the same Stanford that's running this global digital currency initiative. The Pi blockchain runs on Stellar's technology, and guess what? Stellar is listed as an official partner in this global project. But here's the kicker that made me feel like an idiot for not seeing it earlier. OKX, the very first exchange to complete Pi's KYB process and list the token. They're also partners in this global initiative. This isn't some random coincidence where everyone just happened to work together. You know what this looks like to me? This looks like coordination on a massive scale that's been planned for years. I'll be completely honest with you. For years I thought Pi's compliance obsession was overkill. You know what I used to think? Why are they making this so complicated when other coins just launch and go straight to exchanges? I thought they were being paranoid or overly cautious. But now I understand what they were actually building. Pi Network is the only cryptocurrency that requires both KYC for users and KYB for businesses and exchanges. While every other crypto project is trying to fly under the regulatory radar or fighting with governments, Pi Network decided to work with the system from day one. You know what that means? When the inevitable regulatory crackdowns come, and they will come, Pi Network will already be compliant. They won't be scrambling to figure out how to work with governments because they've been doing it all along. Now I understand why those exchange listings are so significant, and you know what? It's not just about being able to trade Pi tokens. Each exchange that completed Pi's KYB process is basically saying, we believe this compliance framework is the future. These aren't small exchanges taking risks. These are major players betting their reputation on Pi's approach. The delays and frustrating communication we've experienced might have been necessary for Pi Network to align with a much larger global initiative. While many complained about slow progress, the Pi team may have been working behind the scenes to connect with a future, worldwide financial system. What once felt like excessive requirements now looks like a strategic move to position Pi as a bridge between traditional finance and the digital economy. If Pi becomes the leading cryptocurrency in this global initiative, it won't just be another crypto, it could be core infrastructure for how digital money operates. In that case, its value would come from real-world use and necessity, not hype or speculation. So here's my honest take: don't let the frustration and silence make you give up on what might be the biggest opportunity in crypto. If you haven't completed your KYC yet, do it now. This compliance framework is clearly central to everything Pi is building. Second, you know what I think you should do? Stay informed about these global developments, but don't obsess over daily price movements or every little announcement. Follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description for updates that actually matter. And honestly, share this video with other Pi pioneers who might be giving up. They deserve to know what's really happening here. Look, I'm not here to tell you Pi Network is guaranteed to succeed. Nothing in crypto is guaranteed. But you know what I will tell you? The evidence suggests Pi Network isn't the struggling project we thought it was. It's potentially the pioneer of a completely new approach to cryptocurrency that governments and institutions can actually work with. If this video helped you understand what's really happening with Pi Network, hit that like button so other pioneers can discover this information. You know what would really help the community? Comment below with your honest thoughts about this global connection. Are you more optimistic about Pi's future now, or do you still have doubts? I read every comment, and I want to know what you think. Subscribe to this channel if you want more real talk about Pi Network. Not just hopium, but actual analysis of what's happening behind the scenes. You know what? The future of digital currency is being written right now, and Pi Network isn't just participating in this future, they might be helping to lead it. The question isn't whether Pi will succeed anymore. The question is whether you'll stay strong long enough to see this vision become reality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.